Oh. Morning, everyone. Hope we're all having a wonderful day.
Wong says hello, Mama Chari.
Wait, Charlie's in chat? Oh, hey, Eli. We've got Greg, Eli, and DX in at the moment. Lovely to meet you all this morning. I've got bad news. Just found out that my front tyre has a puncture. I'm fairly certain it's from my last IRL stream when I went to Oscar Castle. And I cycled over some rocks. I heard something go. I thought maybe I'd been lucky and avoided the worst, but this is flat as fuck. Yeah. I'm cycling all the way to town, which should take me around 40 minutes, but I might need to stop off at an Asahi Cycle to get things fixed. No, it's got a tube, I believe. It doesn't cost much to get fixed. The problem is, I don't know if Asahi Cycle is open at this time of the day. But I should be able to find out, because I think I can go past it on the way. I remember this time as well, my laptop charger and my ID badge. Because the last time I forgot it and I couldn't get in. Hey Alex, how's it going, man? Wow. Hopefully you guys can see well. Let me see what you guys are seeing. Whew. Tell you what, I've been scatterbrained today. I forgot to set up my server, so I left the house. I was like, oh wait, I can't start. Why can't I start? What's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the office this afternoon. I'll get to that. Sorry, I'm still waking up. Yeah, I figured. I'm just gonna have to cycle with a flat then, I guess. But yeah, so I dropped Ruby off at work. Then I realized, oh, I've forgotten my headphones, so I can't join any meetings if I go to the office. And I forgot my laptop charger again. So I went back home and then got those stuff, left again, and I was like, why is this stream not starting? I don't get what's going on. And I was like, oh crap, I've got to turn the computer on. Went back home, turned the computer on, got all of that set up, and then I went on my bike, and I'm like, fuck, why is it so hard to cycle right now? And then I noticed that the front tyre is just like a chopping board, it's that flat. What is the place called? I can have a quick Google to see. It's called Asahi Cycle. A-S-A-H-I Cycle. Whew. But yeah, we're looking to get to the cafe that I have in mind for around 9:30, which will be perfect because that's when my first meeting starts. It's fucking cold now though. I think temperatures are saying it's going to drop to 12 over the weekend, which is just miserable. I miss my hot 30-degree weather. I had that only 3 weeks ago. Why have we suddenly hit winter? I want autumn, man. Oh. I figured. But yeah, plan for today. We go to the cafe, I grab my much needed coffee and breakfast, I attend my first couple of meetings, and then walk around town for a little bit, show off the sights. In this economy, I know, man, it feels like someone's cheaping out on me. You know when you go to McDonald's and the burger keeps getting thinner and thinner? That's how I feel with the autumn, springtime. It just keeps getting shorter and shorter. But after I've had my breakfast, after I've gone for a walk, I have plans to meet up with the mighty Tokuyu. We're finishing up some more filming that we're doing for the city of Osaka, featuring yours truly. I'll be playing the role of Baka Gaijin, a dumb Gaijin again, where I don't know how the trains work. And here's will be a video on how exactly to use the metro system, because the metro system here, to be honest, is mental. I don't understand how it's gotten to this point where it's just such a mess. Like, for people that are familiar with the London Underground, you've got the barriers like most metro systems in the world, and you've got one touch point and a ticket slot underneath. Nice and simple. You can touch your phone, your credit card, your Oyster card, which is your transport card, and it's great. In Osaka, they kind of have that. So they initially had the touch point with the ticket slot, but the touch point was only valid for their transport cards, so like your Suica and your Icoca, right? And then they were like, oh, a lot of these people who are coming to visit Japan, they're not going to have these transport cards. Let's fit in a credit card touch point, which is a fantastic idea. Welcome to the 20th century. But instead of baking it under the transport card touch point like the London Underground, so everyone touches the same location, they've set up a separate touch point. So now you've got two touch points, but not all the gates have the two touch points. So if you go to the wrong gate with your credit card, you're stuck. But that's what it is. It is what it is. Maybe there was some sort of tech they couldn't include.
ISDX says there's no integration.
No integration at all. But then, what makes it even crazier,
ISDX says, so it's all a mess.
it's a huge mess. But they've then tried to align themselves with Chinese tourists who don't really use the credit cards. They use the QR codes on their WeChat. So they've now got a QR code scanner, which makes it look even more of a mess, because not only do you have the ticket slot, then you've got the massive touch point here, then you've got the massive touch point for the credit card here. You've now also got a QR blaster right here. So you've got like 4 separate touch points, or like ticket insertions. So when you first come across it, it's very daunting, it's very overwhelming, which is why we're making the video on how exactly to go through the ticket gates, and also what to do if your ticket fails, because that happens all the time. There have been so many times, especially on the Shinkansen, where you come up to the ticket booth and you've got your Shinkansen ticket and it just won't let you through. I still haven't figured out what it is that I'm doing wrong, but I'm not the only one. Hey Prom, how's it going, man? Just letting the people know what the plan is today. Cafe date, walk around town, filming shoot with Tokyo about the complexity of the Osaka Metro. And I've just been on a long-winded vent about how much of a mess the metro system here is. But yeah, we're focusing on the touch points. We're focusing on the fact that not all trains are part of the Osaka Metro, because that's another thing that catches you out.
Says so the video is for his channel.
No, it's not for his channel. So the video, we've been contracted by the Osaka Tourism Agency to make these videos to help tourists. So he's getting paid a big whack of money to produce and edit these videos.
So enter.
Yeah, man. It's proper work that he's got now. Not to do with YouTube.
Says interesting.
But this is part 3.
Alex 9 says it looks like Neon by Kenichi opens at 9 a.m. So if you can make your way there, you might be able to get the tire sorted.
I'll just wait for the Asahi Cycles. The Eon Dainichi store tends to be a bit more pricey than Asahi. Also, it's not too bad. It's not fully flat yet, but it is on its way. Oh, it's quite noisy, so let me active noise cancel. That might be a bit easier on your ears. But yeah, the videos we're making, it's a 3-part series. The first part was on what to do with your trash here, because there's not many bins and trash cans around. The second part was to do with how to order in Japan, because Japanese is a very complex language. Not everyone that comes here knows it. So, yeah. Oh, you're looking at the Geo Mobile opposite. They're quite nice. That's where I got my chat phone from. Right, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Wow. Oh, that one hit the tyre frame. It is a second-hand store. Geo is a second-hand store. It's where I picked up my secondary phone. Not this one, sorry, I keep forgetting that this is now my chat phone. My old phone, the S20, is where I picked it up from. It's quite cheap. Great if you want something that's not the best quality, but it's dirt cheap. But how are you all doing today? I've waffled on a bit too long about my filming shoot. Tell me a bit about what's going on in the world. Oh, actually, I do have a couple more tidbits to tell you guys. I had my first coding challenge done for PayPay the company, and oh my goodness, I have completely fucked that up. I was tasked with completing 4 methods based on... Nah, don't worry about the tire, guys. It's just, I'm treating it like extra cardio. Now, I know I can get it repaired for around 4,000 yen at the Asahi Cycle, and I need to take Ruby's bike that way anyway, because hers has also got a flat tire. So honestly, don't worry about it, guys. I'll just sound a bit breathless this stream. But yeah, had a job. I applied for a job in PayPay, the online banking company, and I got through the initial screening and they assigned me this coding challenge, and I had 4 codes to develop. First one, piece of cake, did that. 15 minutes flat. Second one, oh, you have an hour and a half to do all these 4, by the way. Second one, I couldn't bloody remember, because I had to write this in C#, how to sort an array, because I've been working with Python for too long. Yeah, PayPay's huge over here right now.
Says, oh yes,
PayPay. It's a really, really good payment system.
Says, I tried to apply there for a QA position as I did both dev and QA. Rejected, wasn't even invited for a challenge.
Ah, that sucks, prom. Yeah, I've had a couple, not rejections, but just straight up being ignored. But this one I was so excited for because it's fully remote, so I'd be able to stay in Osaka, which wouldn't have troubled us too much with like the move and Ruby's job. They were paying like 10 to 12 million yen a year, fantastic salary. And I was like, I'm gonna nail this. I've got all this experience. And because they wanted a Java developer, I figured I'll do the test in C# because it's closely linked instead of Python. But I haven't worked in C# in months now. It's been like half a year. So I got to a part where they wanted me to sort an array and manipulate the data within that array. And I spent the first 30 to 40 minutes trying to remember how to sort an array, because I'm an idiot. And I was trying to do it the Python way, which is where you pull a method that sorts that array and then you assign the sorted array to another variable. Don't do that in C#. You don't assign it to anything. So I kept running the code and kept saying, oh, you've returned null. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? This is your data. But then I got stressed, I psyched myself out, I spiraled, and I managed to do 1 out of 4 coding tests, which is not good. But then I did a test for another company that I have no clue who they are. Just reached out because they were advertising 8 million yen a year with an English teacher, English speaking role. Yeah, man. Honestly, it's a huge, huge L. You could, when Ruby's on stream next, she'll tell you I was pissed at myself because I've spent so long working in this language, and to fuck it up on such an easy question just looks bad. So what I did now.
Says also applied to Komoju D2L. They handle Steam payments, but not enough experience in payments.
Ah, that sucks, man. It's hard out here, man. Like, the job sector for IT here is so competitive now. You've got so many people from Central Asia trying to move here. You've got people from the West now trying to move here. Everyone's trying to get a piece of the IT sector in Japan, and there's not enough pieces to go around. How far we got? Ooh, we got a fair bit, half an hour. The Shadow Company. Yeah. You're talking about the company that I was with before, right? The Kuro Kaisha, they call them. God almighty. I think that's why, though, I've been getting the, through the initial screenings, is because of that experience that I had with that company. So, before the project that I'm working on now, I was on an application development project for a company called Kiens, who are massive in Japan. Massive globally, but they're not well known globally because they only work with other businesses. But in Japan specifically, they're known as like one of the top paying firms that you could work at. But I was employed through my current company, Accenture. So I didn't get that pay, and I didn't get the fancy office that they've got in Shin Osaka. Instead, I had to work in this tucked away little building. Oh, I do apologize. Yeah. Okay, the other company, I don't know much about them. I've got a number of companies that have asked me to do more coding tests, but now I'm too scared to do them. そうね。そう確かにね。けれど、the other jobs that I've applied to, one is with different companies I've applied to. One is Henge. Don't know who they are. I think they're another consultancy firm trying to break into the Accenture space. There we go. Am I going the right way? This doesn't look right. Have I gone the wrong turn? 1 second, guys. Yeah, I've gone the complete wrong way. Yeah, but that company, Henge, has sent me another coding test for me to do. What's another company that I've applied to? One is with a recruitment firm. What? Henge is weird? Do you know much about Henge? Because if you know anything about Henge, I'd love to know. Because I have zero ideas about them. My screen went suddenly really dark. But the other company isn't a direct company, it's with a recruitment firm. They sent me a 2.5 hour test that I did last night as well. Passed that, thank goodness. And they're gonna try and get me into... No, Henge, you're thinking Hinge. Henge is a consultancy firm in Japan. I believe, at least. I could be completely wrong there. I do think you're thinking Hinge. But
says had a chance to meet their staff at IT Week in Nagoya. They didn't want to talk much what they do. All other companies were happy to talk to me in Japanese.
See, for me, that's just not an option. My Japanese isn't to that level. I did have one interview in Japanese that went really well. I'm still waiting to hear back from them. That's last week, I think. But I've been so busy applying to all these different jobs because I'm so ready to move on from Accenture now. Like, I'm not developing as a developer no more. I read. Whoops. And the pay sucks. I can't afford to do anything right now. Like, this is my content right now because I can't afford to take you guys anywhere special. I want to do a camping trip on stream. I want to go to different cities on stream, but the money isn't there. So I'm hoping in the next month to get a new job, make that higher income, and then I can do all those fun things with you guys, you know? Whew. But yeah, got all of that in the work, did all the tests, now it's just waiting to see the results. Yeah, yeah, it is quite difficult because that's the senior level, I believe. That is genuinely on the table, you know? There is a Love Hotel around the corner from where Ruby and I live, which looks fantastic. And I really want to take you guys to that specific one. It's in the northeast of Osaka. And in your private room, you have a full swimming pool filled with different types of floatables, and it's got a slide. Not so much like the one that spirals down in Tokyo, just like a short ramp. And it looks so much fun. It's even got a karaoke booth. I'm just in the middle of convincing Ruby that it'll be fun to do on stream. she's quite enjoying the cooking streams at the moment, so she doesn't want to deviate too much from that. Oh my goodness, that last stream though, I have never been more stressed out in my life. It was just a nightmare. Everything that could go wrong went wrong on that last stream. I don't know if anyone wasn't there for it. I think all of you guys were. But I'd set up something really cool that you guys would be able to interact with on stream, where I'll be doing my own thing, and if you go, oh, I'm a bit bored of Ben, I wonder what Ruby's up to, you type a command and it would swap screens and you would see what Ruby's doing. And it was gonna be so cool. I can keep going. But instead, what I got was crackly audio because I was too busy trying to mess with the settings of my phone so that it would sync up with my stream bag. Yeah. Alex, that was so fucking rude, man. I'm becoming a better streamer, it's just a slow process. Whoa. Let's cut through Kilbashi. Kilbashi's quite nice. Chat plays Five Nights at Freddy's, is that even possible? I've seen the infamous chat plays Pokemon. How would chat even play Five Nights at Freddy's? Christ, I'm knackered. That'd be fun to set up though. Might just take commands of left, right, forward, torch. But then that'd just be a mess to watch. Knackered. Got you. Junior, I like how it pronounced JR as Junior. I haven't looked. That's not really the industry that I want to enter. I'm hoping to go into fintech. One of my friends is currently in fintech and he gets paid an absorption amount for the work that he does. And since I'm basically becoming a data engineer again, it just makes the most sense. That's why I applied for PayPay, and I'm hoping to get other fintech applications in soon.
Helix29 says, I love uni holidays. You can wake up at 11 a.m. and not feel guilty.
Wait, is it bank holiday weekend over there? It's November, right? So that means it's half term, I want to say. Yeah, nothing better than having a lion without any guilt.
There is IT Week in Osaka the 19th of November 2025 to the 21st of November 2025. Gretel Swan says it's Rakuten hiring.
Is that like a jobs fair?
29 says now uni is over for the semester. Cage Alex 9 says
Uni's over for the semester already?
Any place JR has their fingers in as they have banks in Suica. Helix29 says we are back in bed.
Rakuten are hiring. I'm actually applying to them through a recruitment firm. Oh, this place is huge. I've never been through it before. Game Point. It's an arcade, that looks sick. Where the hell am I? Check out. Oh, I'm in Kilbashi right now. That makes way more sense. I was so confused. I was like, I've never seen a place like this before. I definitely can't cycle through that. Let's turn back around. Kind of companies are promoting themselves good to make connections. Rakuten is always hiring. Rakuten though would mean a move to Tokyo.
Alex 9 says you still haven't added a hydrate redeem.
I haven't. I need to work on that. Honestly, there's so much that I need to do for the stream. I've mainly just been focusing on the tech side of things and doing the cool, funky coding. But to be honest, I never have a drink on me anyway, so it'd just be pointless. Where am I going?
Gretel Swan says, let's get you that job.
Yeah, first priority, get the job. When I get the job, then, well, if both I and Ruby get the job, that means I gain an extra 3 hours of my day back.
Alex 9 says, get butter and hydrate.
Will do, boss. Ugh. You know what, I can do that here. There's a Konbini coming up. But yeah, main priority for now, new job. When I get a new job, so many things open up for us. More money, more time, just way better quality of life.
This says if you get a job in KK, recommend me so we can go work.
Definitely, man.
Song says, and remember that water goes in the mouth.
Nah, it's quicker to hydrate through the butt, no? I thought that was the new trend. Right, there's a Konbini coming up. Should be coming up. Do I not know where I am? This is Kilbashi, right? Heaven's Kitchen. The direct competitor to Hell's Kitchen. Oh, I do know that there's a pub there.
Cage Alex 9 says, I wonder if there is an online pachinko place that would hire you.
I refuse to work at pachinko. Literally, there's nothing I hate more in Japan than pachinkos. Like, people are free to spend their money as they like, but I just am not a big fan of how many there are in Japan and how fancy they look. There's one in the old town that I used to live in called Big Rocky, and you look at it and it's this giant warehouse and you'd assume, oh, Big Rocky, rock, I wonder if it's a climbing center. But nope, it's a gambling center. And then there was one called Arcade.
I wouldn't mind working for a sports betting place. Interesting work and good pay.
Oh, the pay would be amazing. But nah, there's nothing more depressing than knowing that you just robbed people of their money. I could, but Ruby would have my head. There we are, family one. I knew I wasn't lying. Let's get some water.
Says I can apply to KK in 9 days.
Because you applied before, right? See, for me, because I messed up so badly. Let me turn off the text-to-speech so I don't disturb people. Because I messed up so badly, I've applied again, but through a different email, in the hopes that they'll let me retake the test. I'm gonna get some Kyoto lemonade. My favourite. Way better than CC lemon, this. Doesn't taste as vitamin-y, you know? Oh, let me put people's privacy. Ohayou gozaimasu. Hai, kore de onegaishimasu. Hai, crate today onegaishimasu. Right, send you guys back around. We got the drink. Wow. And to be fair, who was quick sort memorized after first year of school? Honestly, it wasn't just a quick sort, it was quite annoying. I've written down the exact coding challenge, but essentially, you are a man with a drone and you receive a list of drone locations, which are just numbers, and you have a target to reach, which is just a big number. And whenever you take the drone to a drone location, you can then charge it and fly it for 10 units. And if it lands on another drone location, it continues again for another 10 units. If it lands in between, or if it doesn't start at a drone location, you have to walk the drone to the drone location. If there are no more drone locations, you have to walk the drone to the target. And then you have to calculate how far do you have to walk. So I tried to set up a simple for each loop with a couple if statements because I didn't want to make it too complicated because I didn't have that much time. And I got the first half of the results I wanted, but I could not for the life of me figure out where I was going wrong. I asked ChatGPT afterwards and I completely forgot that a while loop is what I should use in that scenario, you know? But yeah, it felt really mean. It's my fault for not like doing a practice exam or two before starting, just to like get myself refreshed. Text to speech on.
Kiwi29 says got a grind lead code.
That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm actually gonna do some leak code when I'm at the cafe.
Greggleswong says
Oh, I think though, for my next coding assignment, I'm not gonna, I was gonna say, I might try and cheat with ChatGPT, but it's just not worth it. I'm hoping though, because I did another exam that went really well, that was just a multiple choice exam, that I'll just get a job through that instead. Oh. Who knows? Main priority is Ruby getting a new job. Though I guess if I get a new job in Tokyo and she gets a new job in Osaka, that kind of fucks us both. Excuse me. Cool. Oh boy. I see my old house. That building is where I used to live.
Greggleswong says playing by ear.
Yeah. To be fair, if Ruby gets a new job that's really well, I could just stay in my current job. It would be nice to get a higher paying job, but just having the extra free time would do us wonders. Because we're not struggling for money, it's just that we don't have the money to save at the moment. Which I guess we technically are struggling for money then, because if we don't have any savings, then we're kind of stuck. Right, let's go. Yeah, at least I don't think we're struggling. We did have a couple of months with really high costing bills that came as a surprise to us, so we're still paying them off. Like the shaken was exorbitant. The air conditioner was also around the same price as the shaken, and then the electricity bills that I thought I was paying, turned out I wasn't paying. So we're still recovering from all of that. Yeah, finances are a bit of a mess right now, so a new job would mean the world to us. I think one paycheck on an 8 mil job would sort us out.
Pro-Benefis says I want to get hired just to have easier house loan. Now just saving for taxes.
Yeah, getting a new job as well. I don't know if you have it or if you need it, but for me, getting a higher pay bracket could be the difference between getting and not getting PR, which would be fantastic to get, because if I have PR, I don't have to worry about being in between jobs at any point. I have not had a look at Suntory. I'll look at them during my lunch break. But I'll have to be discreet since I'll be at the office. But to be fair, no one comes to talk to you in the office. Everyone's just head down, crunching away. Jeez, the expected time just keeps getting longer. I've added 10 minutes somehow. Am I going that slow? Oh. But yeah. I don't know if I've got any big plans for stream coming up. I did reach out to Tensai Meet-chan about a collab, because I'm going to be in Tokyo on the 5th of December. But she's going to be in Fukuoka at that point. I also reached out to Nomad to see if he'd be down for drinks at an izakaya, and he said he'd totally down, but he might be a bit busy, so we'll have to play it by ear. Ooh. Oh yeah, the cup ramen place. That's just north, I think. To be fair, there are so many different companies that you just don't even think of because they're not purely IT. But the problem is, a lot of these companies want professional Japanese level of speaking, which I just don't have yet. It's what I've been grinding away at. Though Ruby's rearranged the house, so I don't know where my Japanese study book is, so I won't be able to do that today. But once I get like N2 proficiency, it'll be easy to walk into a job. Especially in Osaka.
Alex9 says you never know until you try.
That's very true. Oh, I'm definitely gonna try it. Any sort of avenue that I can go down, I will go down it. Oh yeah, Greg, you were saying that Rob CD's modems got drenched, right? Are they just completely fucked now? Are they not usable, or are they just recovering? Because one of the big, I want to stream more often, but we're getting wetter and wetter nowadays. So I'm worried about my own tech setup. Ow. Oh, 1 minute ad break, see you guys later. Oh, not a hill. Feck. Oh, this sucks. Oh. Oh.
Cage Alex9 says see you in a minute, none subs.
Yeah, no worries. If there are any non-subs. Christ on a bike. Oh, it's busy as well. Oh, I'm knackered.
This ISDX says that's how city biking can be.
Yeah, true.
Regals Wong says I just popped in for a minute and saw the modems were completely soaked in beer.
Oh, God. Soaked in beer, not even rain. The hell did he do? Wow.
Cage Alex9 says God, I'm craving a Japanese Pepsi for some reason now.
Oh. Japanese Pepsi? Nah, you want the Japanese craft colas that they have here. They're some of the best colas I've ever had. I think in the UK, we only really have Coca-Cola and Pepsi Cola. Here, they've got so many different local brands. Woo. And they're way better than Coca-Cola. Ah, I really wanted to come across him, man. I was like 10-minute walk away. But Ruby started to feel really unwell, so we had to head back early. Woo. I think because of the spicy restaurant we went to.
Cage Alex9 says yeah, but Pepsi Big is easier to get over here.
True. Though I don't mind not getting a big size Pepsi. Like, in the UK, I'll just get the largest sized portion of anything and I put the weight on. Here, I get a large, it's like a small to regular size. So I've just lost all the weight, which has been quite nice. Hopefully there's a downhill soon.
Regals Wong says I really like Pepsi Raw.
I've never heard of Pepsi Raw. Is that a flavour of Pepsi that they have available? I only know Pepsi Diet and normal Pepsi. This is nice though, the Kyoto lemonade. Oh. Oh. Tastes just like freshly squeezed lemons.
Cage Alex9 says is that the cane sugar Pepsi. Regals Wong says yes, Shang.
Oh, my heart is going a million miles an hour right now. How's bitrate looking? Bitrate looking crisp. Got emails, another interview scheduled. That's great. Cool. Let's go. My only worry with getting a new job is that I would lose all this free time that I currently have. Since I work remotely and the project itself isn't necessarily challenging, I'm able to do these morning streams and spend time during the day studying up my Japanese. So I'm worried that I would lose that in favor of a higher pay.
Cage Alex 9 says, oh no, I want to try that, but I also want to try Nitro Pepsi.
Nitro Pepsi. Are these American branded Pepsis? I don't know anything about these ones. I know there's cherry Pepsi because they had them in the local cinema. But honestly, do you guys like Pepsi? For me, it's just too sticky. Oh. Wait, it's owned by Pepsi Cola though, right? Weird. You're the first person I've met that is a bona fide Pepsi person. But if you're getting a new job though, Prom, surely you'd be moving into a higher paid career. So it makes sense to transfer there sooner, right? For me, if I was to get a new job, I'd want to move within the month, just so I can start making those savings. You can get concentrated Pepsi? Is it like the type that you pour into a cup and then you fill the rest with water, right? Wow. Shout out to whoever told me to get a drink. I think that was you, Alex, right? You're on 8 mil, bruh. I'm trying to get there, man. I'm on 4.8 right now. I'm on literally half that. Do you have native levels of Japanese?
Alex 9 says you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Alex. Iko. Prom, I should be asking you to get me into a place, not the other way around at this point. Ooh, what German company, if you don't mind sharing? I'll apply to them too. They're also in the Kansai region, right? Yeah, I was meant to be on 8 to 9 million by now. I passed up a promotion in the UK just so that I could come to Japan, and it shot myself in the foot. Oh, that wasn't good. I don't know if the camera caught that, but a giant wrench just fell out of a car. PLN. What is PLN? What, the Polish currency? Oh, that's a weird currency to get paid in. For a German company as well. Viesma. Do you speak much English in that company, or is it all like German, Japanese? Yeah, right? That's such a strange currency to get paid in. 10 minutes away, boys. I unfortunately will have to miss my first meeting. Oh, bruh, is there any openings? Please, I'm desperate, man. If you know of any openings, I'll send you my CV directly through Discord. What tech stack do you use? The first meeting's non-crucial. It's the meeting at 10:30 that I absolutely have to be there for. Thank you, Prom. Honestly, if you can find me something, I will love you forever, and I'll gift you a sub for like the next 6 months. I can't do it indefinitely. I don't have that kind of money just yet. Yeah, the first meeting starts in 2 minutes, but the first meeting is just my boss catching up with all the other bosses. Flutter. Okay, I've got Python experience and C# experience, so I'd be eligible for the Python and Java-based programming projects. Oh mate, honestly, I didn't know that there was other, I've been trying my hardest to find companies in the Kansai region that'll hire people with like next to no Japanese. My speaking is great, it's my writing holding me back at the moment. Wow. Do you work remote or is it in office? Because if it's remote too, then I desperately want that job. I'm getting all flustered, I'm excited. I'm thinking of also applying to Kientz again, despite them being the the project that I've hated the most at my current company, just because of how high they pay. And they're also based in Osaka. What can you guys see again? Has the camera been moved around?
This says remote. I have an agency in Poland that made a contract with me.
Oh.
But no, I am on spouse visa.
Oh, okay. If it's remote, that's perfect. And it's Europe-based as well, so if we ever do need to move back, it'll be easier to move back. Oh, okay. I'm getting excited. All right, I'm desperately going to look into that now. 3, 2, 1. Can I go? Let's go! Get the bus, boys! Hopefully I can find a nice quiet cafe that I can sit at whilst I work. The one in Osaka was, the Osaka Castle grounds was really good, but I didn't want to keep taking you guys to the same place, you know? I'm currently at N4 level. My speaking is N3, but my reading and writing are like top N5 at the moment. So mixed together, a solid N40. There we go. I must be close. I think I can go this way. Oh, it's all uphill. Yeah, I'm hoping to get to at least N3 by this summer. And then the following year, if I can get to N2 proficiency, that is a game changer. Oh. Right. Oh, I do need to cross the main road though. Christ, I'm tired. Oh, that's a downhill. Hopefully the old brakes are working. The Japanese plan, I was meant to be taking the N4 test in December, but I forgot to apply, so I'm not doing that anymore. So instead, I'm going to skip to the N3 for this summer and keep focusing the grammar, keep focusing the written and reading side of things. since that's the part that I struggle the most with. Right. Come on, green light.
This ISDX says one key bridge I see is that if you use your pre-existing knowledge of Korean can be a conduit to master Japanese.
It has helped. The Korean has helped, but the Korean's not helping so much with the reading and writing side. That is just, I have to grind out as much kanji as possible. The Korean grammar was easy. I had that nailed. And there's a lot of verbs that I come across where it's very much the same. But I think I've reached the limit, because I wasn't the best at Korean either. I think I've reached the limits of where my Korean knowledge could take me. Hanja? I don't know what Hanja means, man. What is Hanja? Forgive my stupidity.
This says no. I am gonna ask my friend from Tokyo if Indeed is hiring. He has like 12 mil stocks.
Holy hell, 12 mil plus stocks. Bruh. Mate, there are so many companies. If you just know the right company, you could make a fortune.
Korean uses Chinese characters too.
Ah, yeah, I didn't touch upon the Hanja. That was not really needed for when I was there. I was only there for a year. The only time I'd see Hanja is in the local newspaper. And even then, most of the Korean teachers that I worked alongside didn't know Hanja that well. So I figured, oh, if they don't know it, then why would I bother learning it? Oh, which way am I going? Oh boy! Ah. Let's go left.
Cage Alex 9 says uphill.
I'm a little lost, I won't lie.
This ISDX says it really helped because with similarities to Hokkien pronunciation, I could interpret Hanja much easier.
Oh. Wait, so Hanja is just kanji but with Korean pronunciation, right?
This ISDX says with Japanese, kunyomi is a challenge.
Yeah, kunyomi. The whole onyomi kunyomi thing annoys the heck out of me. That was one of the things I didn't anticipate when I was starting to study Japanese, was that there was all these different pronunciations for the kanji.
Classic Chinese pronunciation. This ISDX says so there's no ambiguity. Cage Alex 9 says it's looked into jobs at Kiva.
I have not looked at jobs there. But I feel like they're going to be looking for more product design than software engineers, right? Yeah, honestly, there are so many words that just have the exact same pronunciation. Shi, cho, kyu, kyo. I think the biggest blocker I have when it comes to learning the kanji is the fact that there's multiple pronunciations and the fact that a lot of the kanji are pronounced the same way. But I'm also just not reading or writing, because it's not something I have to do day to day. I have a keyboard that I use, which is holding me back tremendously.
Cage Alex 9 says you never know what they do the software dev. This ISDX says it's not just kunyomi.
You never know, they might need some software engineers to help with their long distance relationship toys.
Completely out of pocket pronunciation.
Kunyomi is also na-nori. What's na-nori? Na-nori, when the words happen to have other poetic meanings that result in completely out of pocket pronunciation. Oh. This keeps trying to make me go right, but I want to go left. I don't want to go towards the main road. This looks way nicer. Honestly, you'd get some great benefits to working at that company. I'm not going to say their name because it's world renowned. Don't want heads turning in my direction. But I wonder what like benefits you get working there. One-way streets don't apply to bikes, man. We don't follow the rules. See, we're all running the red. Whew. Okay, next time I do an IRL stream in town, I might just drive myself here first. Like, this has took way too long. I'm already 10 minutes late for the first meeting. It's saying that I'm not going to get there until 1:45. It said 25 past.
This says the only minus of me working at the current company is handling taxes and time difference. Meetings until 10 p.m. sometimes.
Ooh, it's a 10 p.m. Okay, maybe I don't apply there.
Expected to get to work now.
I'm going to a cafe first and doing my first morning meeting there. But I'm planning to be at the office for 11. My first meeting is at 10:30. But I'm navigating to a cafe that looks really nice. I don't even know if it's open. Hoping it's open.
This ISDX says case in point. Shonayu is pronounced Takanashi. When none of the words even have that pronunciation. The words literally mean little bird plays with the pronunciation means no eagle. It's an implied meaning that results in such a pronunciation quirk.
So literally none of the kanji have those pronunciations, but together they call themselves that. Oh, what is the cafe called? I actually do not know. Oh, I need to cross. I've navigated towards a Mexican restaurant that me and Ruby went to, which had the cafe opposite. Actually, I think I've clicked on it, so it should be here. It is called Mondale Cafe, but with like a German spelling. Ooh, it's a little line bike. So just a little further, 5 minutes. It's weird seeing this place in the day. Oh, I was here not too long ago doing a film shoot. In that building, I think. Oh. It's also weird that there's just a school in the middle of like the drinking district of Osaka.
Alex9 says looks like it's open according to Google.
Sweet, thank you for checking, man. Google Maps is so weird for bikes. I can go straight ahead, but it's telling me that I need to turn right and do a loop. I'm not gonna go right here, I'm just gonna go straight forward, right? I guess it's taking into consideration the fact that these roads are one way. That only applies to cars. But we made it. I just need to cross the main road. And then everything will be golden. Hopefully, because I have not seen my work messages. Yeah, thankfully the first meeting is not required to attend. It's the second meeting that's the most important one, because that's where I give the review on what I've done this past week. And what I've done this past week is wait on a colleague to give me the answers I need to progress. So I have been at a standstill.
Alex9 says gonna laugh if you get pulled over on the bike and given a ticket for going the wrong way down a one-way road.
Oh, don't, man. I've already received a ticket, not for the bike, thankfully, but for driving. I got pulled over around this time last year for driving back from Tokyo to Osaka in the wrong lane. On the highways here, they are 3-lane highways. And in the UK, you're free to use whatever lane, but you have to be like 10 miles an hour faster than the left lane. It's like the generally accepted rule. I don't know if it's a legal rule, but it's the rule that everyone follows. And it looked to be the same here. But apparently the outer lane legally is purely for overtake. So I was in that lane for no more than 60 seconds, overtook someone, and I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna stay in the fast lane for now. I've got a long journey ahead of me. 60 seconds later, I get pulled over. I'm like, oh, what? Have I gone over the speed limit? I'm within the speed limit. Speed limit's 120 max. Then the police officer turns off his lights. I'm like, okay, I'm good. But he turns them back on, tells me to pull over to the side. And then he writes me up for a ticket for being, it literally says on the ticket, in overtake lane for 60 seconds. And then they charged me 6,000 yen. It sucked. And I've got points on my license for that as well. Come on, I don't have all day. Please. There we go. If that place is closed, I can always go to the Starbucks. They're always open, right? I can go straight ahead. Naughty, they ran a red.
Gage Alex 9 says Tisk Tisk seems Nomad is the only good driver with his gold license.
I'm a great driver.
Staying on the right is fine. Wifey always tells me to keep left on the highway.
Whoa. Yeah, on the highway you have to stay left. I didn't know that. I did most of my driving in Shikoku, and they don't really follow the rules as such.
Says the points say otherwise.
Yeah, the points say otherwise. Screw you, man. They're undeserved points. Right, we're here. Cool. Let me get you guys quiet. I don't want to disturb people's breakfast. Text to speech off. There we go. We've made it. Oh, looks like there's not many space available outdoors, which could prove to be a bit of a challenge. They have no breakfast options. That's not what I want to see. Are there any other breakfast options in the area? No. Looks like we're having cake for breakfast. I could just get an Americano, to be fair. Call that breakfast. Get my drink and then plonk myself outside. There we go. Eat it in. Hi. Hi. Breakfast, that's good. So they got butter toast, croque monsieur, which has got bacon and cheese. Okay, this looks nice. They've got lots of different food options, lots of different drink options. Oh, thank goodness, I thought I was going to go about breakfast just now. Sorry for pointing the camera at my shoulder. I don't want to disturb these workers. That's crowded. I was just about to say, how far is Mackey's? No, I'm good, I'm good. The options are egg sandwich, croque monsieur, butter toast, morning bake set, and special French toast. Looks like they've got a lot of back orders, so I'll be here a little while. Sorry guys. Hi. このクロックモンスセットお願いします。ホットアメリカノお願いします。はい。はい。はい、クレジットでお願いします。はい。はい、タッチで。ありがとうございます。はい、外にいいですか。ありがとうございます。Right, I can turn you guys back around again. It's quite nice inside, but I'm choosing to sit outside so that I can keep the camera on. I think they would have been fine, but I'm not comfortable making other people comfortable. Let's put this down. There we go. Cool. Hi guys. Just realised you haven't seen my face this morning. Yeah. Hi. I definitely need a camera mount or a tripod just so that it's easier to have you guys face to face. We are in the Big Apple. Yeah. Nice quiet cafe. There's a fair number of people around me, I can't lie. Maybe it would have been better to sit inside. Tucked away in a corner, you know. But this isn't so bad. All's good. Glad to hear it. How are we looking? Hopefully the internet is still going good. I actually can't check. I've got no internet right now. But it looks nice. It looks nice. Cool. Looks great. Thank you. But yeah, so far so good. Cool. Whilst I am here, let's get my laptop on the go and get things set up for my next meeting. I do wish I had my old laptop. My old laptop was so nice and lightweight. This one, however, is quite a bit bulky. Here we are. Good old, big old Betty. Let's put you here. Whoa. There we go. And then I also need my headphones. What coffee? Oh, hey Duke, how's it going, man? Sexy jumper, thank you. I got a standard Americano and I got an egg and bacon sandwich. I've forgotten the password I was talking just then. I normally say it out loud. go. Logging in. Cool. Oh, yeah, nice Americano in a nice part of town. Akage just made a coconut salmon curry for lunch and now going back to do tasks. Ooh. I didn't see Kage. Oh, it's something. How do I plug this in again? I plug it in over here. Cool. But yeah, I'm going to spend the next hour or so here. I'm just waiting for Tokyo to wake up. We initially planned to do our video session in the evening, but I'm hoping that I can do it around lunchtime, because then that frees up my schedule a lot and I can focus on doing more coding challenges, applying to more jobs and such in the evening instead. Connect to internet. Oh, I've also developed something to help with working with you guys. I've realized when I try to turn my mic off, eventually it turns off the whole stream because my stream bag is like, oh, you have no audio. I need to set it to BRB. But instead, and then with that, you should now be able to hear me, right? Bastard. There we go. Can I move to the data fields in Japan without much experience at Benji West? Is there a method I could use? The only method that you could realistically do is get lucky and find a grad scheme where they're actively hiring international people, or you spend a year or two working for a Western-based company in your own country, and then you put in an application to be transferred. That's how I went about it. Do I like flat whites? I'm not partial to them. I like my Americanos now. I never had them until my local cafe made me one whilst I was doing Japanese studies at his place. I normally just drink black coffee, to be fair, but Americanos, they've caught my fancy. I can't lie. They're quite nice. I've just realised I haven't actually reported in for work. So let's do that first before I go on to do anything else. Got to make sure all the timesheets are filled in. Timesheet's very important for my pay. Maybe some permissions need to be set there. No, I've got it set. So the permissions are myself and mods. Because I'm a very forgetful person, there might be a chance that I forget to unmute myself, so I wanted mods to have the ability to also mute. I trust my mods. I don't know why I trust my mods since I've not met most of you guys, but I'm trusting you guys. Start. There we go. I have now officially started work. Cool. Is there anything I need to be aware of before my meeting? I don't think so. I think I'm good. Cool. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm on it. I'm on it with the permissions. Oh. I do want to get other things set up to make it easier to do, like working alongside you guys, because most of my daytime streams will be during the workday, unfortunately. I can't wait to show you guys what I worked on for the last stream that didn't work out. It looked so good. I tested it, everything's working. I'm going to try it tomorrow, and you guys are going to love it. Yeah, I've not heard anything back from the people I need to hear back from, so I don't need to do anything. Cool, I can just sit and talk with you guys for the next half an hour. We have a new Sir in the game of football. We have Sir David Beckham. Says, sire, I am working. Wait, David Beckham was only just been made a sir? I thought it was a sir ages ago. David Beckham, knighthood. Oh. Finally receives a knighthood after years of waiting. I just assumed that, oh, I forgot to do one thing. Always forget to do it. Why do I always forget to set my location? There we go. Now you can see where I'm actually at. Oh, sorry, unsub people. What do you call them? Non-subbed? That's the word, right? See you guys in a moment. What? Yeah, ads, I figured. How are we looking? Looking mighty good now. He had an OBE in 2003, but not a knighthood. I'm surprised. Like, he is arguably one of the most famous British people in the world. I genuinely thought he'd already received his knighthood by now. Huh. I wonder what changed. What changed recently for him to finally receive that, you know? Ooh. Get some stretches in. But yeah. Like, I know Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart have both received their knighthoods. I feel like there's a disproportionate amount of celebrities, like actors, for instance, that receive their knighthoods. I don't think there's many footballers and sports people that receive a knighthood, right? I think Usain Bolt might have. I could be wrong. Only GBEs and KBEs can be called sir. Ooh. You know more about my country than I do, sir. JBE, what is that? Gigabit Ethernet, that's not what I meant. Knighthood. The highest grade of a British Order of Knighthood. Ooh. Ooh. I had no clue about this. I'm going to assume that people are back. Duke, I am technically above a sir. Not really. But Ruby bought me, for my birthday a few years back, a plot of land in Scotland. And through that plot of land, earth is that music? Can you guys hear that? What time is it? Oh, must be like a 10 o'clock alarm bell. That was terrifying. But through this plot of land, myself and Ruby have now become his lord and her lady. I don't know if that means anything, but it's nice to have, you know. Hear what? There was like a alarm going, ba-dum, ba-dum, like an eerie, ominous alarm though, not like a normal one. It scared the crap out of me. Not a peep lol. Oh, that's probably because I've got the active noise cancellation turned on. Let me turn that off. Give you more audio from around the place. You got something similar to the lordship, right? It's so cheap. I think Ruby spent like 50 quid. And we've got a fancy scroll with a deed and a promise that once the castle, because it's a castle being rebuilt and it's how they're getting the funding to rebuild the castle. Once it's rebuilt, myself and Ruby can go and sleep at that castle. Oh, hi. Arigatou Hi. Arigatou. Oh, I've received my Americano. Ah, hi. Oh, そう。ちょっと難しい今ね。あ、OK。パソコン。大丈夫。今パソコンいらないから。はい。ありがとうございました。はい。はい。It's a fun gag gift. It is a fun gag gift. We quite like it. We tell, I remember I told my sister when she was like 8 or 9 that we've become his lord and her lady, and she lost her mind. She was like, "You're like Princess Elsa." It was cute. Bobby Charlton. Woo, there's a lot of messages I need to catch up on. Bobby Charlton has a knighthood. I don't know who that is, and so did personal runner-up Gareth Southgate. Bobby Charlton. Let me quickly look into him. Other footballers, understood. I got something similar, says Prom. It's a fun gag gift, says Greg. Got same for Brom Cousin. Yeah, it's a very common gift. I didn't know about it until Ruby got me it. But it's quite nice, you know? I'm just gonna, I keep going out of frame, so I'm gonna... What the hell? Oh shit. Oh shit. That was terrifying. I think that was a drill. I could be wrong. I wonder that, oh, that might have been what I heard a second ago then. You know, I said that there was that ominous sound earlier. It was just a drill. It was just a drill. Yeah, I think Prom got the same sort of message. I didn't catch it either. Yeah. Well, I was stressing. Earlier, when you guys couldn't hear it, it was like this ominous alarm bell ringing through the city. And then just now, like, everyone's phone around me just started going off and everyone like stopped what they were doing, looked at the phone and then put it away. I was like, what the hell is happening? That was terrifying. Manhunt announcement. No, I think it was just testing for like earthquakes and such. They've been preparing for the Nankai earthquake. That's quite nice. Oh yeah, I've got to show you. I got a sandwich, which has got bacon and cheese. It's got what looks like sweet potato with hot cream and a nice bit of lettuce. Beautiful way to start the day. Oh. In search for hot buds. I wonder if anyone's invented that app yet, where instead of just swiping needlessly left, right, you put in all your data, and then it generates a profile for you, and you, oh, it's done it again. Ah. Okay, so if you wanted to know what it looks like, take your screenshot now, in 3, 2, 1. They're really going on it. What's going on? Are they testing every single possible disaster alert? But no, I was just saying, I wonder, oh, they've done it again! There we go. But yeah, a dating app where you put in all your details, like what you're looking for, who you are, your likes, your interests, what you want in a person, and then you don't touch that app ever again. You just have it on in the background. There's alarms going through the city now too. Jesus Christ, they're doing everything today. But you walk along the streets and instead of swiping, if you come within close proximity, kind of like the Nintendo DS's where you could like detect each other if you're close enough, you would then get pinged and then you can talk there and then in person. I think that would be way better than just sitting endlessly on your phone, swiping left and right. Also, if someone ever wants to get me a really nice and sentimental gift, something made in Ferguson, tartan would be the way to go. Ferguson tartan. The kilts are quite nice. They may have cleared the warning alert cache, so they are having fun, having to run all the drills. Oh, Harrison's awake. There we are. Sweet. I have a meeting from 10:30, but after that I can be at yours. I am already in town. You can see where on my stream. Cool. Hey Ben, I was able to receive this morning. Cool. I've got good news from a client. Also, could you please send me a version of resume? Okay. Cool. One of the jobs I've applied to. Passed the interview, passed the test. Now he wants me to remake my CV so that it focuses more on my data engineering side. and then he's going to apply me to Pepe again, because he's got a couple of exclusive roles available. Rakuten, and a place called like Toyota Wayfinder or something like that. I could be wrong on the name. Yeah, I'm half Scottish, and my gran on my dad's side was a Ferguson. And since my proper surname doesn't have a tartan, I'd have to go with that. Okay, they're quite expensive though, no? Scottish kilts. That's very nice. Could you give me till at least 11:30 to get set up? Yeah, no worries. Cool. So at 11:30, I'll be doing the film shoot with Harrison, also known as Tokuyu, for the Osaka tourism board. That'd be fun. Yeah, hence why I said if someone ever wanted to do a gift like that. I like how you've come to my stream to ask other people to gift you something. How would they gift it you? They don't know where you live. Like, if you're in the Discord, send through a couple links of like the type of kilts that you'd like to be gifted, and maybe a very generous tech millionaire might donate you a kilt. But I don't think this isn't the right place, because I'm not even being gifted anything myself, and this is my stream. You'd probably, again. Just waiting for my one to go off. No, apparently not. Yeah, there are a fair few family tartans, Ferguson's being one of them. Yeah, I heard that there's a lot of Scottish families. You'd have better luck going into Cameron Paul's stream. There's a number of wealthy billionaires that might be feeling generous that day. I think all of us, though, we're not poor, but we're not massively well off. I could be wrong. DX could be like a world-renowned millionaire in Singapore. I have watched Crazy Rich Asians before. So you might have a secret family wealth that I don't know about. Oh no, you talking about Scotland? You got me thinking about it. It's just one of those things I put out there not expecting anything. Fair enough. Look, I'm gonna do the same thing. What do I need right now? If someone out there right now is looking to help a man desperately in debt, please gift a sub. It'd be very appreciated. I don't think anything will come of that, but if it does, thank you. I'm just a poor IT engineer trying to support his loving girlfriend. Oh, I forgot to, a bit late now, but I should wash my hands. It's funny, I think whilst I've been living in Japan, I've experienced more false alerts, like test alerts, than I have real alerts. I think living in Osaka, you don't really have many earthquakes or tsunami warnings because it's just such a safe area. I've worn a kilt before, and it's for my prom. Were you the only one wearing a kilt at prom? For me, I don't know, my area would have been very mean to anyone wearing a kilt. My area were not the nicest bunch. Well, that's cool though. Remember, I got made fun of because a girl in my school gave me a pink wristband And then because it's pink, it's like, oh, you must like men and stuff like that. And it's just, oh. So God only knows what high schoolers would have said if I rocked up in a kilt. This is quite a nice salad. Yes, I was, yeah. I can't imagine too many people being brave enough to do that, but big on you for being able to. I think back then, actually even now, I would have been able to, but I would have been bullied to the point where I would have left my prom. Girl, you like pink? Yeah. I feel like times have changed though. I feel like people aren't as close-minded about stuff like that anymore. It's quite nice. My sister's well, one of my sisters, the other one's graduated now. One of my sisters is still in school. And rather than having all of those dumb, like, oh, you like pink, you must be gay and stuff like that, they do like brain rot stuff now. Like, she keeps sending me messages saying 6'7". Didn't know what it meant at the time. I do now know what it means. And it's the dumbest thing I've come across. Hey, Duke, welcome back. Do you know about Outlier AI, Benji? I do not know about Outlier AI. Is that a company? Oh, that's nice coffee. Really nice coffee. It wouldn't be all about the kilt though. The question they'd ask would be if you were a Scottish commando. LAI supposedly pays people for mental gigs. What do you mean mental gigs? It's a platform that gives you tasks to complete, and if you do it, it gives you money. And the pay is not bad. But I've heard stories of how the payment or gigs are far and few. Oh. Okay, so it's like contracting, but without an actual contract. Menial. Really brief and short gigs. Okay. But is that like, when they give you a task, is that open to everyone, or is that a task directed just at you? 5 hours work for 90 USD. How much do I make? What's my hourly salary? So I make 2,300. Oh, that's way more than I make hourly. So 2,300 times 5. It's 11,500. It's about 50. Okay, so it's not too much more than what I make hourly. To your profile it says. Okay, so there's no one that can like undercut you for the work. That makes sense. I do need to return these, so I'll be back in a second. What? Hey, 大丈夫ですか? はい、コップにリターンして。はい、ありがとうございます。Thank you. はい。Right. Right, let's get the laptop back on the go. They're always so surprised when I return plates and stuff here. For them, it's like such a big surprise. I wonder if like it's just not a thing people do. In my town in the UK, you'd be having grannies looking down their nose at you if you didn't return your plates. There we are. Cool. Don't you have a meeting in 13 minutes? I do. That's why I'm clearing the plates. Because that way I can get my computer on the go again and I can join said meeting. Yeah, so I have that meeting where essentially all I'll say is, oh, I'm still waiting to hear a response from so-and-so, so no updates from me. And then I'll spend the next 40 minutes hearing other people talking about what they've done. And then I can go over to Tokyo's apartment. If you don't do that in the West, be kind. If you don't do that in the West, be kind. You messed up. Yeah. Like, it's very much a thing you have to do in the West. There's certain places not so much. Like, I feel like if you go to a Weatherspoons, you can choose to return a pint glass, but you usually just leave all of your dinner stuff. A cafe, though, I feel like you have to return it. Same with like McDonald's. I feel like McDonald's and Starbucks have just chained me to make sure that I return things at fast food restaurants and cafes. But if it's like a regular restaurant or a pub, then you just leave it to the workers, right? Where is my meeting? Here. Cool. I've got 12 minutes. I don't think there's anything that I need to do now. Yeah, I think I'm good. Cool. It's nice getting out. I spent the better part of 2 weeks stuck in my house, so it's nice being able to get some fresh air. It's not the prettiest area of Japan, if I'm being honest. Like, this is what my view is right now. We've got a nice little car park over that way with a bar. Then you've got this burrito place. One of the worst places Ruby and I have ate. We were so excited. A couple of our friends from Shikoku recommended this one to go to eat, and we went, and there's just no seasoning. And then over that way, there's just construction sites. Not the best view. Wow. I do like that I can track myself with the camera. It's quite fun. Helps tremendously. But yeah. By the way, if you guys have got any suggestions for what you would want to see on stream, please let me know. Because I am beginning to struggle to figure out what I should and shouldn't do on stream. I do want to go on more road trips. We do have a camping trip planned for some time. Not this weekend, but next weekend. This weekend is going to be a chill one at home. So that I can catch up on my Japanese learning and applications for new jobs. And the next weekend we're going to go to Tokushima because Ruby wants to go to the Demon Festival. I don't know exactly what it is, but we're going to be camping whilst we're there. Then, the weekend afterwards, we were meant to go back to Shikoku for a farewell party, but the dates that my friend was going to do the farewell party fell through. She's going to do it for the following weekend, but not available. So I don't know what the plan is for that weekend. So I might try and do something there. And then the final weekend of this month, I'm definitely going to stream it. We're going to the Kanto region of Japan to, what is that place called? I know the name of the place we're staying. I'm not telling you that one, but it's in a town called Kusatsu. Because we want to go and check out the Sainokawara open air bath, which looks phenomenal. Let me get it up. Like, it's this lovely mixed bath that both Ruby and I can enter. Only on Fridays though. This is what some of it looks like. I don't know if the pictures are doing it much justice, but like you've got lovely, large outdoor baths. It's mixed from like 11 till 5 p.m., 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. So me and Ruby are going to go in at that time. And then you've also got in the center of all of this, where did it go? A thing called yubatake, which just looks so cool, right? It's like something straight from like a Ghibli film. There's an onsen near it where the workers, they're dressed in like the traditional garments that the girl from Spirited Away wears, and they mix all of the onsen water together with different like supplements and stuff, and it looks so cool. I'm going to capture it on stream for you guys. Road trip, yeah, road trip. I'm going to be driving the whole way again. I think we've got plans to stop along the way. We haven't fully decided where we're stopping yet. but that's the plan, just so that I don't burn myself out. If I can, because we're heading up on the Thursday, we put the Friday off, so the Friday will be at that mixed onsen, and then I think in the evening we're going to go around on stream and check out the place. Then after that we're going to another region just for us, little private onsen again, but it's up this mountains in a dark sky zone, so we're hoping to be able to see some of the Milky Way, get some gorgeous views of the stars. And then we did want to go to the highest onsen in Japan, but it's fully booked. We messed that up. Yeah, Kusatsu Onsen is the name. Lovely little onsen town. Yeah. So that's our November. Our November is already booked, which is crazy. Then the 5th of December, I'm going to be going to Tokyo. DX, actually, if you know anyone in Tokyo that would be down to do a collab, I've already reached out to Tensai Mii-chan. She's unavailable because she'll be in Kyushu. I've reached out to Nomad, not to ask for a collab because I know he's very busy and I don't want to be like using him, just so that we could meet up for like a drink. But he said that he might not be available. I would message Haru, but I don't want to just keep harassing Haru for like collabs whenever I'm in town, you know? But if you know anyone that would be interested, maybe another baby streamer like yours truly, please let me know. We've got 5 minutes. I kind of need the toilet. I can't lie. Oh well, should be fine. Sure, thank you, man. Oh. After we're done here, I shall do a little cycle around town whilst I'm on my way to Toku's. And then I'll pause for a bit, ask Toku if it's fine for me to carry on doing the IRL stream at his place. If not, I'll quickly come back and say, sorry guys, I gotta go and raid out. If it's all good, then I'll keep you guys within like a certain area so that you can watch us do the filming and the behind the scenes side of things. But yeah. I wonder if there's anyone else that's live currently. Like, Pat is live. It's Pat live, sorry. Really interested in hanging out with him. I know that he's still in Osaka, I think. So if he's around, maybe today, I think he's asleep right now. Would be cool to meet up with him. So I've got work to do. Kuma Monster. You guys keeping up with Kuma Monster, by the way? It's crazy what he's trying to do. Yeah, others are live. Yeah, Kuma Monster, I'm keeping up with just to see like the areas that he goes through. Because he's doing the walk from Kyoto to Tokyo, right? That whole entire strip, I don't think I've been through the villagey parts yet because I tend to focus on the west side. I don't really focus on anything past where I am towards the east. So it's been really cool seeing like the little out of the way areas, especially from like an on-foot perspective. Most of what I see is just from a car window, which looks completely different. It makes such a world of difference exploring a city or exploring a town on foot than it does on car. On car, everything feels so much smaller, not as interesting. On foot, you can take in much more of the surroundings and notice all like the minor details. Like if I was in a car around here, I wouldn't have noticed the bar over there has just like a whole line of Japanese sake on their window. Or like, it's just like minor details. Like there's a nice little perfume shop over there that I would have just zoomed past without ever realizing it was there. Kuma Monster's really walking the whole stretch. Yeah, he really is. No raid yet, no raid yet. I might raid at Toku's, but I'm not raiding out just yet. I'm gonna mute whilst I'm in my meeting, and then I'm gonna pick up from there. So I will need to mute soon, in 3 minutes. Haruna is also live as well, is she? Haruna Osaka, right? She is live. Why couldn't I see her? Oh, for some reason I wasn't following her anymore. Weird. There we go. Follow again. Osaka, Japan. Let's eat breakfast with my mum and father. Aw, that's cute. They all use Prism. Have you noticed that? I've seen so many streamers, specifically in Japan, that use Prism for their live streams. Is it easier? I know Cafe was using Prism. I tried downloading it so I could help fix something for her. but couldn't figure it out. They just find it convenient. I guess like you can control your Spotify through it, and you don't need to set up a home server like I have. But I hate the watermark on the bottom right hand corner. Like, I would hate to have that on mine. They're probably fine with it. Most people are clearly fine with it because they get so many viewers. But just having it in the corner would irk me because I want to make like the quality of the stream as perfect as possible, you know. Hence why I've got the cool following camera, you know. 2 minutes. Right, let's queue up joining the call. No audio. Let me see. Why don't I have audio? There we go, audio again. Cool. So push of a button. Actually, I can just join now. Cool. Right. When people start joining, I'll mute. But yeah. How is Hada Nausicaa? I'll be honest, I don't really know much about her. I know that she does cooking streams every so often. But I've been keeping more tabs on like I've been keeping up with Runobean. Runobean I really want to meet up with. I'm so embarrassed. I asked her whilst I was at USJ if the whole message read, I'm going to be in Kyoto soon. Ruby and I will be going to the Team Labs Botanical Garden. Afterwards, would you be interested in doing a collab stream? And then she responded back saying, oh, I would love to go to Team Labs with you guys. I'm like, no. I can see why you think I'm inviting you to that. That has to be separate because that's date night. I can't make streaming with date night because then Ruby would be pissed. So I had to spend I sent several messages trying to clear up the miscommunication, and then she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you invited me as well. I was like, no, I'm so sorry. It's my fault. But we should be meeting up soon in Kyoto. I don't know exactly what date because, as you've seen, my calendar's pretty packed. But we should hopefully be meeting up for a collab stream in Kyoto soon, which would be fun. It looks like the meeting is starting, so I'm going to mute myself now. I'll be back in 15 to 20 minutes. coming back. Yeah. Thank you. I do need to quickly go to the toilet, so I will be BRB for a split second. I'm just going to put my stuff away first, because I don't want to get robbed. Let me do that. That goes in here. This goes back in the bag. Right, quick bathroom break, then head over to Toku's. Instead of cycling, I'm going to walk just to buy him some more time, because he's getting things set up right now. Right, I'll be back in just a moment. Oh. Perfect, I was just getting thirsty. Another good thing about Japan is if you do forget to bring a water bottle, you're fine, because you have taps like these. We'll just put this down for a second and switch the camera around so you can get a nice, ooh, erotic, ooh.
Those ones on top are moving quite a bit, no? Are they not gonna fall? This one's looking pretty bad. Hey!
Oh my god!
Well, I think we all knew that the champion would pull through again. But oh, yo, don't get that mad, bro. It's just a game. It's just Jenga.
Fuck the game, bro. Fuck the game.
Oh. Okay. You've had practice. Oh.
You nailed that.
You need that little guitar solo. Come on.
Nailed it. I look so cool.
So cool.
Yeah, look at this. Wasn't that sick? 'Cause I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? It's so soft, it's like Play-Doh. Sorry. I'm sorry. What did I get? I'm sorry.
Ben's a menace.
You guys make it look so easy. Get them. Oh, it's proper fun. Look at it.
Okay. Right.
Right. So, we've got. You've also got what? Some of this. Ooh. But yeah, the snake, it was quite long, little thin boy, and it was swimming across the river and then went over to the kitchen area. Pop, 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 pop. Perfect. I was just getting thirsty. Another good thing about Japan is if you do forget to bring a water bottle, you're fine because you have taps like these. Let me just put this down for a second and switch the camera around so you can get a nice, erotic, So, just off in the distance, not sure if you can quite see it, there's a little mountain sticking up behind the rest of the mountain range. That mountain over there is Mount Fuji, which is insane because we're on the northern side of the banana-shaped country, Japan, and Fuji's on the bottom side of the banana shape. So the fact that we can see it all the way from here is insane. There's a sign behind me as well, just so that you know that I'm not a liar. Fuji, that's sick.
Just bend blissfully. Ben?
My sous chef. No, head chef.
Sous chef?
I actually ain't no sous chef yet. What? There we go. Oh. We back. There's a start. There's a mass. Time to head off. Let's get a bike back. Actually, let's get this up here as well. Cool. And then set it so that I can hear you guys again. Text to speech. Cool. Great. Max volume. And we are away yet again. Brilliant. Right, let's go on a little walk. So I've been fed, I've had my coffee. Time to start heading to Tokyu's place. Sorry for the long moment of just nothing from me. Work was working, so nothing I could do there. And the coffee did its magic. So I desperately needed the bathroom immediately afterwards. So I hope you guys can forgive me for that. Oh. But yeah, if you've ever wondered what downtown Osaka looks like in the day, looks like this. Nothing but shut shops. This shop though has been of interest to me. I walked past it the other day and I saw all these plants. And I couldn't figure out if it's a cafe or a plant shop.
Alex9 says, why did you say something?
Oh, it looks like a regular plant shop. Huh? Did you say something? Can you not hear me? You can hear me, right? It looks like a regular plant shop. Huh? Did you say something? Can you not hear me?
Pro says finished work for today, just meetings left. End of the sprint.
Ah, I get that, man. that's pretty much me. I wish I was working sprints though, but I've done all the work that's been assigned to me. There was one.
Page Alex9 says, yeah, I just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, no worries. You had me panicked then. I thought my commands weren't working. But yeah, there's one slight issue with my code that I need to check up on. But other than that, I'm done for the day. So I've got all this free time right now. The way life should be, you know? I shouldn't be stuck at work purely to look busy. Like, if I've got stuff to do, then I'll be busy. I'll grind it out. But if I've got nothing to do, there's no point me being sat at a desk, right? Right. Ooh, that cafe looks cute. It's got acai bowls, pumpkin spice lattes. Everyone's got pumpkin spice lattes nowadays. Even got pancakes. Ooh. This is a good chance to go scouting for other cafes. That cafe that I went to is quite nice.
How long would it take you to get to the bike shop from where you are?
It would take me around an hour. So I'm planning, once I finished up at Tokyo's, to go to the bike shop local to me. Because I need to head back anyway. I've got packed lunch that Ruby has generously took time out of her day to make. So I don't want to not eat that, you know? That's a cool barbershop. Walk-ins welcome. So I'll be heading back my way soon anyway. I'm just doing some stuff in town, hence why I've come all this way. I needed to do the filming and I needed to pick something up from the office. But once I've done that, I'll be heading straight back home. Proper English Academy. Did you guys see that right? Wait, what can you see? You're looking a bit too high. Let's lower it a bit. Proper English Academy. As opposed to what? Not proper, a fake English Academy. Oh, it's like a winter school, that's cool. I like that it's all written in English. Because the people that read me the English lessons are going to be able to read that, aren't they? Ooh, hamburger shop. Not bad. See, this is why I like walking around town. I never knew that there was a nice hamburger shop just here. There's also something with really nice lights down that way. Be a bike shop. That will be a post-filming session. There might be an Asahi Cycles near me that I could take it to. Actually, if I could take it to one close to me, that would be better, right? Let me have a look. Asahi Cycle. Surely, I'm in the centre of Osaka, there'll be one near me. There is! Open soon. There's one literally around the corner from where I am. Hasn't got the best reviews, but it's open in literally a minute. You know what? Fuck it, I'll go there. Asahi Cycle.
Says, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, it makes oh whoa. There's just a hole in the floor. What's happening? Bro, that's so cool. Sorry, one second. I want to check this out. So right now, that's so cool. This is one of the parking garages that you can get in Osaka, where you drive over and it kind of like picks up your car and then it just slots it into one of these parking bays. You can kind of see that it's doing it now. I don't know if I can quite record it, but they've even got a little hole in the floor. Oh, but I don't know if you can see it. They're pulling the car out. No one's driving that car right now. That's just automated. Yeah, right? I've never been in one. This is so freaking cool. So they've moved the car onto the bay. Oh, wow. And then it lowers it down. And then what? Does it just drop it in the hole? Yeah, because that's what the base is going to fit into that hole. So it's picked it up from one of these sides. It's literally pulled it through. That's so cool. And then voila, you got your car without having to drive it. That's sick. I wonder if the UK has car parks like this. This is way better than having like the American style where it's super wide and takes up so much space. That's so smart and compact. Right.
Huge Alex 9 says we don't.
We don't. Why not though? That's such a smart like invention. I guess it's only like built out of necessity, right? It's probably really, really technically advanced. Like you've got to maintain it as well, which must take tons of money. That was sick. Oh. Right, let's cycle the last bit. Where am I heading? Okay, apparently it's just in front. Oh, another cafe, Cafe Noho. Looks very bougie. It's got like an outdoor, indoor. That's so weird. It's got like a canopy with like a screen door for that outdoor bit, so it's all private. And it's got Bunsen burners, which would be nice for the winter.
Regal's mom says I noticed your overlay doesn't have the local time.
Ah, doesn't? Oh, I think I might have turned that off by mistake. But local time right now is 11:03. This doesn't look like an Asahi cycle. Cycle-based Asahi.
Alex 9 says I think Noho is another chain cafe and I'm sure there are a few here in the UK.
Oh, I've never heard of Noho. This is cycle-based Asahi, okay. I wonder if they'll repair. Let me check. This isn't cycle Asahi, this is cycle-based Asahi. Only one way to find out, right? I'm just going to turn it around on my shoulder.すいません。私の自転車パンクありますから、リペアルするいいですか？はい。はい。OK。ありがとうございます。Right, just bringing the bike in now. Hey, どうぞ。前のタイヤです。ね、そのタイヤちょっと古い。もうこのタイヤ今日月に買いました。さっきの朝日サイクル話したこのタイヤもおすすめリプレイスして。けど先の時間お金がない。けど今大丈夫。はい、いいです。
6500円ぐらい。
あ、OK。大丈夫です。はい。
はい。在庫見ます。
はい。
在庫あるので、はい、今日作業できますので。
OK。何分ぐらいですか
大体、3、40分ぐらいあれば。
？3、40分。大丈夫。はい。
ここに名前とご連絡先をお願いします。
はい。ロマチ大丈夫ですか？
大丈夫です。
はい。はい。
こちら機械になります。
ありがとうございます。
はい、お預かりします。
ありがとうございました。鍵いいですか？ OK。OK、ありがとうございます。Cool. So, I've left my bike with them. They said they can repair it for 6,000 yen. Not too bad. Time to sumimasen. Yep, lots of sumimasens have just been sumimast. I now need to figure out where I'm going. So I'm in town now for 40 minutes. But yeah, quite cheap as well, 6,000 yen. That's what, 30 quid for a punctured tyre? I think they're going to replace it, I'm not quite sure. The guy seemed quite scared to see me. But it is what it is. So yeah, we can now go for a nice little wander on foot around town. Oh, M&H Coffee, that's the place that...
on your Google Maps.
Yes, I should, thank you, that is smart. Cycle base, mark that as saved. And I'll do it with a...
Greggleswong says 6,000.
A star.
That would drive me to do it myself.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of time. Okay, I can't stream inside of Harrison's place, so I will have to raid out when I get there. But for now, let's enjoy a nice little wander, shall we? I'll also have one last swig, and I'll point the camera towards me. That way you can actually have a face to talk to. Wow. Put that there. Put my glasses in here. Cool. Hi guys. No, because I'm gonna raid out away from his house. I'm just gonna walk around to Merimura, and when I'm within like 10 to 15 minutes from his place, I'll raid out. But no, Mans is secure in where he lives, so I don't think that'll be an issue. My place is very much first floor, very small maisonette. So if you saw the outside of my building, you'd probably know where I live. If you saw the outside of his building, you're still not figuring out where he lives. There's a lot of burger places around here though. One thing as well I have to get used to whilst living in Japan, I'm so used to just looking at the ground floor for places to go, drink and eat. I never consider the fact that on the other floors there's other businesses.
Says, oh, underwear snatching floor.
Underwear snatching floor, exactly. That was one of the things that's terrified Ruby when we first moved here. I did. Did I? That's a cute name, Sleepy Tofu. There's so many things around here, man. Kind of overwhelming. Oh, what's that? Another cafe. There's another place called, I don't know what you'd call that. Messe Hoi, which looks quite nice. Could add that to the cafe list of other places to go to. Let's have a look. Oh, it's quite cute inside. It's like a bar cafe style. They have, oh, garetto to dessert crepe setto. Okay. That looks nice. That's like prosciutto with a bit of salad on top of some, I don't even know what bread that is. Like feta bread or something like that. Ooh, this also looks quite nice. They even got 3D latte. You can get a little bear in your latte or a little hamster. That's cute as fuck. I need to come more this way. Our area just has the one cafe. This is great. I walk like less than a minute and there are so many options, man. Ooh. Though I think I've strayed a bit too far. Oh, they got fish and chips. Jazzberry. That's cool. What the fuck is that? Is that a fish with sunglasses and a trumpet? That's pretty fucking cool. Fish, craft beer and jazz bar. Ooh. That could be a post-work location. This small area has so many places.
You know you should look for French toast, aka eggy bread.
Oh, there was French toast at the place I was just at. I like French toast, but it's a bit too sweet for me today.
Greggles Wong says, marker fish mascot.
Thank you for the marker, Greg. Oh, but there's so many things. English Conversation Cafe. I should go there. I think they'd like to have me there. I haven't been to a language exchange since I first met Toku. That was well over, what, a year ago now? I should go visit some. They're quite nice places to go and like meet people. It's funny to think, if I hadn't gone to that language cafe.
Says only if they do it the American way and add powdered sugar.
No. If there's always the option to not go the American way, then don't do the American way, man. French toast should be perfectly French. That said, I don't know what the difference is. I hope there is a sausage roll somewhere. Oh mate, I could kill for a Greg's. I know that's one of the things that Ruby really misses about living in the UK, is having Greg's at her doorstep. I don't think there's really an equivalent to it in Japan, you know? Oh, a waxing boutique. Definitely not going to go into there. Where am I? Okay, we're making good progress. Oh, then I think I've only ever had the American way. Wait, so the normal French toast doesn't have powdered sugar? You miss Polish bread. What is Polish bread like? I've never had anything actually Polish. I know in my hometown, they opened up a Polish mini shop, kind of like this convenience store for Polish people, because we had a lot of people coming from Poland to do work on like the industrial plants. But never had anything from there. I was too scared to go in. I don't know why I was scared. I was like a teenager, and my friend who's also Polish was like, oh, you should come with me. And there was this big, burly, angry-looking dude that works the counter. I was like, no, I'm good, I'm not going in. Okay, time to leave this little square and head to the other side of the road.
This says nice and crispy. It's like German bread. Lots of seeds too. Cage Alex 9 says yeah, regular
Okay.
French toast is just eggy bread normally served with fruit.
Oh, then why do they call it French toast if it's just eggy bread? Eggy bread is nice though. But no, you're right, it should be the American way then. Now that I know the difference, I do like having the powdered sugar on it. Makes it extra nice. Thought someone was honking me then.
Cage Alex 9 says I dunno.
Yeah. The French just want to claim something, don't they? Mixing egg and bread. Oh, that's our thing.
This says by the way, Polish people do not smile often.
When we do honestly. See,
Honestly.
the Polish people I know were from my high school. They smiled all the bleeding time. But they were kids, so the adults scared the fuck out of me. When I met my friend's mum for the first time, because we were having a house party at her place, I was shitting it.
Cougar honking at you.
No. It was a little grump honking at someone on a bike blocking a parking spot. Opinion on onsen. My favourite things are onsens. I'm a bit of a fanatic. I have my own Google map list of all the different wild onsens that you can go to. I should share that list actually. But I've been to, I think, around 30 different wild onsens so far. I should make a tracker. You know how like Nomad has a tracker of all of the what do you call them, the hard-offs that he goes to? I should make a tracker for all of the different onsens that I've been to. But absolutely love them, especially when I've got people to go with. So jealous. See, I'm lucky there is Eastern European bakery near me, so I can get fresh Polish bread when I crave it. Polish bread that good? Well, I've always heard about like French bread, but I never really hear about Polish bread. You don't need to be, man. That's only a thing in America, really. You won't have that problem here. But no, most of the time, people aren't looking down there. It's, you'd be walking around with a little towel, so no one's gonna see anything anyway. But if you ever get the chance to go to one, I highly recommend checking out an onsen. Right, I just need to cross this part. Ooh. That's the hard off app. Yeah, I should set a tracker app of all the onsens that I've been to. I am not talking about what I am and what I am not. I'm just saying that is a uniquely American problem. I haven't. It's in my back pocket right now. I do want to have a drink of it, but I'm busy holding my phone and the camera right now. I might have a little swig once I'm a bit closer to where I need to be. Whew. That road is a nightmare to cross, by the way. So, I don't know what to do after I wrap up at Harrison's. Obviously I need to pick up the bike. But then, I guess I'd just cycle home. Why is everyone talking about this right now? That is for a different site, not called Twitch. Begins with an O and is just for my fans. Don't let Charlie know, she'd be too excited. But no. I could, to be fair. I could just set it to BRB for the time being and then get the stream back on the go. Second stream. Sound like Pippin from Lord of the Rings. We've had first stream, but what about second stream? Fuck's sake. Ah, dear. Is this really what the stream's devolved into now? Just talking about cocks and nonsense. But no, if the, what was your name again? Gagod. If you are genuinely concerned and have genuine questions, and you're not just trolling, when you go into an onsen, your dangly bits are not visible for people until you're in the water. You do not walk around swinging it around because that's considered quite rude. You would wrap your lower half in a towel when you're inside the onsen area, and then you put said towel on top of your head or to the side when you enter the water.
Alex9 says they are in ad jail.
They're in ad jail, so I've just said all of that for no reason. Great! That's quite cute. Got an Indian restaurant over here. I'm so jealous. Tokyo lives in like the center of Osaka, so he has all of these amenities around him. I have what? A cafe, a ramen place, and I've recently discovered I also have a little karaoke darts bar, but that's it. Whereas this man has essentially everything he could possibly want at his doorstep. Oh. Right, ads are playing. We will be back in 4, 3, 2, 1. Back. Welcome back, non-subscribers. If you found that really annoying, consider sending me a donation of just $4, the cost of a coffee, and you will get all the added benefits of new emotes and no adverts.
Says I swing it around when I am in onsen. TBH.
What?
Weird, but after that it gets comfortable.
Yeah, afterwards, like, I think everyone.
I bet your rent is a lot lower than his.
Oh, my rent is a lot lower than Toku's, that's for sure. My rent is 80,000. I don't even want to imagine what Toku's rent is. But yeah, onsens are always uncomfortable when you first go in. Not so much for me, because I've always been quite confident in myself, let's just say. But everyone that I've brought to an onsen initially has that reaction of, oh my God, why are we doing this? Like, this is so weird. And then after you get past that initial culture shock, essentially, it's fine. You'll start to realize, like, no, not even realize, you'll just start to wonder why it was such a big deal in the first place. But no, like I said before, I think it was during the adverts, you don't really swing it around unless you're prom for some reason. Oh, I'm fairly certain his rent is near or above my salary, especially if he's living in like the center of Osaka. I know that the Megan and Ben, the Hitabito couple, their rent is exactly my monthly salary, which is crazy to me. But yeah, onsens, you'll have a towel wrapped around your lower waist, so no one's going to see your dangly bit, and they're not going to make any judging remarks. So, gaggle, if you're still here, don't worry about it. If you have a chance to go to an onsen, go to an onsen, and you'll see what all the
Tom Gardner 34 is
yeah,
now following.
Rent, pay, all the stuff around here is ridiculous. Oh, thank you for the follow, Tom. Appreciate it. We're closer and closer towards the goal. I think it's this side. I don't remember what I said it was. I believe it was, because I've got a list of goals. Welcome, Tom. So I think the next goal is a blind, a mute, and deafened cooking stream. I'm planning to rope Tokyo into that. If Ruby's unavailable, I'd like to get one of the other Osaka streamers, maybe bring Bruno Bean our way. And one of us will be wearing headphones, the other one will be wearing a mouth gag, and the other one will be wearing a sleeping mask. And we'll have to try and bake a cake together. Yeah, 3 monkeys cooking stream, exactly that.
Tom Gardner 34 says you're welcome meant to West Coast.
Oh, you're in Plymouth! Love Plymouth, man. I've got a couple of friends down there. But thank you so much for the follow. I'm just walking around. Let me show you what I'm seeing right now. I'm currently walking around the streets of Osaka, waiting to go visit my friend who's getting something set up for me. I currently live and work in Osaka, so if you're curious about seeing a side of Japan that not many people stream, you've come to the right place. I do weekly streams, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and on weekends I try to visit out of the way areas with my car. This looks cute.
Tom Gardner 34 says no problem, dude. So happy to be joining your journey.
Yeah, thank you so much. Is that Curious George?
Alex9 says, Discord.
Such a magical cafe. Thank you for the coffee. Arigato. Love from Australia. Thank you for a wonderful time. Your cafe is magical. These are glowing reviews right now. Premium strong coffee. Oh, premium in English underneath. Oh, they got Totoro. Man, this cafe looks sick.
Reynolds Wong says on Todo Daruma.
Have a nice day. I kind of want to poke my head in, but I don't want to be rude. Oh, it looks quite nice. It looks like a traditional cafe, so I don't think they'd appreciate having a camera in there. But yeah, thank you for linking the Discord, Alex. If you want to stay in touch and keep up to date with my life and stream schedule, Discord's the place to be. Let's go this way. I'm just wandering aimlessly. I don't even know what's in the area anymore. But yeah, that's the next goal, 250, where I'll be doing the 3 blind monkey challenge. Thank you for the marker. Then after that, I have a goal for 500. Oh, yeah, thank you so much. Any donations and any subscriptions you can send my way will all go towards the stream setup. So far, I've been able to upgrade to a microphone. I've been able to get this fancy gimbal set up. And yeah, it's made the streaming experience so much easier. I've got active noise cancelling on, right? Don't know. It's a bit noisy around here. But yeah, any sort of financial support you can offer the stream will be very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. All of the money goes straight back into the stream, I promise. Right. It's now come up to 11:30. I should reach out to my buddy to see if he's ready to do some filming for the Osaka Tourism Board. I'll message him now saying, am I cool to head over now? Question mark. Right, sent him the message. Shame that the weather's took a turn. Those last few days, when I wasn't streaming, imagine my luck. It's been gorgeous weather, nice sunshine, clear skies, not too hot, not too cold. Today, forecasted rain, cloud and misery. That looks cute, Pine Ridge. I don't know what that could be though. I do love the way that Japan has their shops and businesses integrated into like the city. Like England would have it all separated, like you'd have your shops in a separate section to your apartment and stuff. Whereas here, like you had a really nice bougie apartment there, car parking space here, you've got, whatever this is. I have no clue what this is. Coal van maybe? Here. Had a pharmacy that just walked past, all just mixed together. That's what good old Sadiq Khan is aiming for, I believe. Like this as well, that looks like a traditional straw shop, maybe? It's a shame that it's all closed right now though. But I get why. Like, everyone's meant to be at work. I'm meant to be at work right now. What else can I tell you guys? But yeah, I was going to talk about the different follower goals. So obviously you know the 250 one. There's the 500 follower goal, which I did set up. Came with quite a nice idea. I think it was just a snow trip. I actually don't know. I've forgotten the 500 goal. I've forgotten the 750 goal. But I do remember the 1000 goal is whoopsie daisies. Is me in a bunny suit. Because Ruby would find that hysterical. So if you want to see that, please support. I don't own a bunny suit. I don't even know how much they cost. And I think for the 10,000 follower goal, Ruby has said that she would be open to the idea of also being in a bunny suit. So if you want to see that. Oh, whoa, Prom, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Holy shit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's 2 gifted. Holy shit, Prom, that's honestly such a huge help. Thank you so much, man. I don't know why the alert didn't go through though. I should have that enabled alerts. Weird. But yeah, thank you so much. Huge. I think that's the most amount of gifted subs I've ever received so far. That's crazy. I'm glad it went to Rachel as well. Rachel's great.
KHAlex9 says, I'm sure you can get one from a non-queue for like 2,000 yen or something like that. This says, can I deduct it from the tax though?
You'd have to speak to an accountant. I am unfortunately a software engineer. I am useless. Honestly, I should have gone into like economics or something like that. They're way more useful than the work that I do. Right, K-dining. I think I'm gonna sit down for a little bit, figure out what's going on with Toku, because I think I should be able to just rock up to his place now. He has said that he's not ready to do his debut for his apartment yet. I think he's wanting to save that for his own stream, because he's gonna be streaming sometime in the next month or so, I think. Whoa. Get a drink on the go. But thank you so much, man. That's such a huge help. I can't even express my gratitude enough. Oh. Now the alert goes through. Oh no, you did another sub. Oh shit, man, that's 3. Honestly, man, is there a way to make you like a community VIP right now? I think you have gifted the most amount of subs that this channel's ever received. Damn, yeah, Prom is a Pog right now. He is a player of the game, I believe Pog means. I don't know, all these words are confusing. But remember beer after JLPT. Yeah, absolutely, man. Hit me up. You're in Kyoto or that area, right? I'll let you know when I'm in town. You let me know whenever you're in town. I'm normally free on Tuesdays and Thursdays because I'm trying to do evening streams around town. But I'm trying to find the right balance of going to town and doing a cooking stream with Ruby, my partner. Yeah, that's huge. Thank you so much, man. If I was one of those cringy streamers, I'd probably do something to show you my gratitude. But unfortunately, I'm not cringy. I'm just really, really, really fucking cool. Thank you so much, man. I'll do a little shimmy. I might be a little cringy, but thank you, man. I see people doing like dances and shit when they get like a sub. Is this what the people want? They want to see a little shimmy? Oh, the camera didn't even want to see me shimmy. The camera looked away in disgust. Holy shit. What the fuck is a Waluigi dance, bro? A Waluigi dance is what, like a... Oh shit, there are people nearby. That is hella embarrassing. Fucking hell. Oh, I can even watch. How was the Waluigi dance? Oh god, that is gross. That looks like some kind of spider, bro. Don't say that when the camera is at crotch level. But yeah, welcome to the Founders Club, man. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try doing the Waluigi dance again. That was quite fun. Waluigi. Right. God. That's that bit of streamer cringe over with now. But yeah, thank you so much. Welcome to the Founders Club. Ruby's gonna be over the moon. I can't wait to tell her, man. That was huge. For now, I believe it is time for me to say farewell, because I'll be hitting up Tokyo. I think he's just sent me a message.
Gregglesmon says,
Oscar, I'll talk. I'm the winner. Me, Waluigi. I should do a Mario Kart stream at some point. I fucking love Mario Kart. I've recorded a whole video with Toku back in like April that I've just not had time to edit. Maybe I just do the whole concept again, but on stream instead. But yeah, thank you for the subs.
and thanks, chat. Have a great
Yeah.
fall.
Oh, we should raid out. Let's see who's live right now. Who can we offer our support to? Who is currently live? We've got big time streamers.
Should we launch the raid browser?
Oh, how do I launch the raid browser? Oh, Haru's live now. I think Haru or Osaka has dipped. How do I do raid browser? Let's have a look. Raid browser. Unrecognized command. Eh? Is it not this? No, I've just created a command. Cancel, 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 cancel. Yeah, I have no clue what I'm doing, guys. Maybe I'll just look up someone who is around. Japan. You know what? I'm gonna raid Kuma Monster because I feel like his content is quite cool and it'll be what you guys like. He's currently walking between Kyoto and Tokyo. So you get to see a side of Japan that not many people get to explore, which is the kind of content that I'm wanting to do as well. So feel free to go his way. Raid Kuma, it is ER, right? Kuma Monster. Yeah, thank you for giving him the shout out. Right, we are queuing up. Let's get raid messages on the go.
Benji West says,
There we go. Cool. Thank you so much for being with me so far. Thank you again, massive shout out to Prom for the subs. And send all my love to Kuma Monster.
Raid 2.
Right, bye everyone. See you in the next stream, maybe in like an hour or two. Maybe not. If not, I'll see you tomorrow in the evening for Man Ruby's cooking stream.